To push pig farming go front and solve the big wahala wey dey worry farmers, Edo Pig Farmers Association don join body with Edo State Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security hold one important town hall meeting for John Odige Oyegu Public Service Academy, Benin City on Wednesday 14th May 2025. The meeting na to bring everybody wey get hand for pig business, farmers, government people, bank and feed experts come reason together how dem go move pig farming go next level for Edo State. One exclusive talk with our Tori person Oifeme Onosimua, the president of Edo Pig Farmers Association, Uwa Oviawe, come talk say dem get big dream to turn pig farming to #1 agric business for South region. E come use style beg Edo people say make dem open eye and embrace pig farming, and also beg Edo government say make dem show more support to pig farmers. Inside the meeting, Oga Oviawe come still give solid lecture on basic challenges of pig farming, types of pigs wey dey ground, how to feed them, and sharp solutions to wetin dey disturb pig farmers.
Edo Pig Farmers Association is the umbrella body of pig farmers in Edo State. What we do for our members is to assist them. We want to have a scenario where pig farming will be the main agribusiness in South, not just Edo State. Pig farming is very lucrative. We're encouraging pig farmers in the state to come to the association. Let us educate them, let us help them. And also, we want the government to actually see what we are doing so that they can also add their own input to help farmers in the state such that pig farming will be taken to a greater height.
Simple definition, raising and breeding of domestic pigs, mostly for food. Types of pig farming production. We have 3 major categories. First one is breeding, second one is fattening, and the third, farrow to finish. If you are a breeder, you have the breeding stock, you raise the piglets. After 2 months, maximum 3 months, you sell to other farmers. For fatteners, you buy the winners from the breeders. You fatten 6 months, maximum 7 months, you sell. Then farrow to finish. This one is the difficult aspect. You have the breeding stock in your farm, you produce, you raise the piglets, you sell. It's a continuous cycle. And most farmers are finding this practice very difficult. So we keep advising farmers, pick one of these. Not practice, but just pick one aspect. Now the key factors to consider in pig farming. First factor is breed. These days, they say genetic, not breed today. And it has a score of 50%. Imagine you are writing an exam, and the first question states that answer question 1 and any other 2. Question 1 carries 50 marks. So it means that if you omit question 1, there's no way you can pass that exam. You fail. So that's one of the major challenges pig farmers are facing. They have bad breeds. I'm using that word, bad breeds. If you don't have good breeds, there's no way you can make profits in your farming business. The next one is feeding, nutrition. Most farmers don't feed. In pig farming, it's garbage in, garbage out. What you give to your pigs determines the weight paid on a daily basis. Next one is the health of the pig. If a pig is sick, of course, it's going to waste energy. The energy that it's supposed to use to grow, it will waste that energy combating the sickness. So you must ensure that your pigs are healthy. The management practices, farm records, hygiene. If your farm is dirty, of course, your pigs will fall sick. Now, common breeds of pigs. You have the large white, young race, Duroc, Tetre, Caboro, and TM. This is where the genetics comes in. Caboro and TM genetically enhanced pigs are more, they are superior than the other ones there. So most times you see farmers going for Duroc, black, white, and the others because they are not aware of the superior breeds. We have 2 companies, TM and PIC. PIC, we developed the Kamboro breed. They have their office in South Africa and North America, that's US and Canada. In TN, they have their office in Europe. So these are the breeds most farmers use now. A mature Kamboro can give you between 450 to 500 kg. The large white can give you maximum 750. Land race, 400. Land race can give you maximum of 400. Blue maximum of 380 kg. So when you are doing a business, you have to think which of these you like people to give you the maximum weight. Because the business is based on weight of your pigs. For feeding pigs, these are the key requirements. Energy, which is the main source. Protein, soya bean meal, chicken seed, that's groundnut cake, and fish meal. Minerals, we have this prepared vitamin premix, vitamin something, fiber. You can get your fiber from spent grain, PKC, wheat over, and water. Now, a fresh strip of spent grain contains 70 to 72% of water. That's most recommended. So it means that if you take away the water, what you have is 30%. So it's like mixing your feedstuff with water and feeding it to your pigs. So why buying water is that expensive? Are we together? Yes. Okay. Now, spent grain contains 15 to 25% protein. The disadvantage here is that the protein degenerates on a daily basis because you are not preserving it. It's a rich source of fiber. Shelf life is 14 days. Means that after 14 days, it's sharp, nothing. After 14 days, you get nothing from it. And the longer you store it, the more it harbors toxins because there are no preservatives. And what does toxins do? It inhibits the growth of your pigs. So if you must use spent grain, it should be a maximum of 14 days, preferably 7 days. Anything exceeding that, you are wasting your time and you are causing more harm to the animals. Pig head. Now, for pig head, talk about pathogens. Pathogens are organisms that causes diseases. You have your virus, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, worms. Then we talk about signs of unhealthy pigs. The signs are quite simple if we just pay simple attention. Pigs are social animals. Once you see a pig lying down or moving to a corner, you know that something is wrong with that pig. You check the hair. If the hairs are rough, the skin is red, it's not breathing properly, these are signs of ill health. Then one key factor there, or something we need to understand, mortality and morbidity. Mortality is the state of death. It's better the pig is dead. You know, yes, this is a loss. Than morbidity. Morbidity, the pig is sick and you are managing it. You are only wasting time and resources because a healthy pig is supposed to mature within maximum of 7 months. But a sick pig can take up to a year and above for you to get the desired weight. So at the end of the day, it's like you are wasting resources. Some common diseases: diarrhea, asperious diarrhea, postprandial diarrhea, mastitis, respiratory diseases, coughing, difficulty in breathing, malnutrition. I hope we are aware that malnutrition is a disease. Are we aware of that? Most farmers don't do research. Most farmers don't read. Most farmers don't attend seminars. Most farmers think they know it all. Most farmers think they belong to the past. You introduce new technologies, they will refuse to accept. Unwillingness to accept technological innovations. We've talked about technologies, improved breeds, but some people will still tell you my old breed, my local breed is doing very well. In fact, the meat is sweeter than the exotic breed. Are you the one eating the meat? Accept changes. These days, most farmers are going green. We don't use generators again in the farm to pump water. But when you advise farmers, they will still want to depend on generator. Imagine how much you spend on a daily basis. So embrace technologies.
As representative of the Permanent Secretary for Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Dr. Thomas Arole, come here and say the ministry stand gidigba with pig farmers and say them ready gidigba to support agriculture and make am grow better for Edo State.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security recognizes the pivotal role Edo State Pig Farmer Association is playing in ensuring food security, driving economic growth, and sustaining livelihood across our beloved state. Your tireless effort, dedication, and commitment is highly appreciated. As you are probably aware, we are gathered here today because we recognize the significant role that agriculture, and specifically pig farming, plays in the economic diversification and food security agenda of our dear Edo State. Your presence here underscores the importance to attach to this sector and your commitment to its sustainable growth. The meeting will provide us with vital information to engage in open and constructive dialogue with the aim to share insights on the current state of pig farming in Edo State, including opportunities and challenges. Listen to individuals' perspectives, experiences, and concerns as key stakeholders in this industry. Collaboratively explore solutions and strategies that will foster a more productive, resilient, and profitable pig farming sector. This platform today is also an invaluable opportunity for you to network with fellow farmers, share experiences, and build a stronger community in your collective wisdom and practical insight. This meeting is crucial in shaping effective policies and intervention within the agricultural sector of the state. The Nigerian pig farming sector, you will agree with me, holds immense promise as an untapped agribusiness opportunity. It offers clear paths towards enhancing food security, economic growth, and employment. With strategic investment, modern practices, and targeted support from both the public and private sector, pig farming can undoubtedly transform into a profitable, sustainable industry in Nigeria. Over the course of this meeting, I have to believe we will have the opportunity to discuss with various aspects of pig farming, including best practices, disease management, market access, financing, and the role of government support in pig farming. I am very confident today's town hall meeting will be fruitful and will contribute significantly to the development of a vibrant and sustainable pig farming industry in Edo State.
The Edo State Manager for Bank of Industry, Joseph Edo, comes describe pig farming as serious business opportunity. He can reveal say federal government don reduce wahala to collect SME loans to make farmers fit buy feed, upgrade farm and expand their hustle.
Pig farming is not just any kind of farming business.
is a business that is really very big. Very, very big. Italians don't eat beef that we eat in this part of the world. Their best meat is pig. If you've been in Italy, not if you've been in this Nigeria, anywhere Italians live, check them very well. Most of their best meat is pig. So it's big business. For us as a bank of industry, we are a development finance bank. In doing so, we have been supporting businesses in various capacities. Businesses that are industry-based. By that I mean you're into manufacturing, you're into processing or producing something. You're adding value to something. You need equipment, plant and machinery to do that. Bank of Industry is the right place to get support from. So, for those in the agricultural space, animal husbandry particularly, we support them in the areas of inputs like and other raw materials, your feed, especially because we understand that is almost the most critical perspective you need to really put your farm to speed that you desire. So we support you with feed. Maybe you want to get piglets as well, and financing for your veterinary vaccines or medicines, whichever one I would consider it. So BOI here in Edo will finance some big farms already. Way back, I think 3-4 years now. And we're still doing that now. I only encourage us that we are here for you. Feel free to come to our office. Get every information, run minds with you, understand exactly what you want, tell you what you need to do. Okay, so that from there we can see how we can support your business as you may wish. There is an ongoing scheme that is very cheap to access. The limits may not be what you may need because the maximum cap per obligor limit is 5 million. The FGN MSME Intervention Fund is a special fund put in place by the federal government. Now, you can access 5 million to buy feed for your farm. Young people, they won't guarantee. They are not paying any fee. No appraisal fee, no commitment fee, no 10% security deposit. All you need, and there is express approval and disbursement for this scheme. If all your documents, if you apply today and all your documentation is right, within a week you get approval. When you get us the post-approval document, that is execute your offer letter and loan agreement. Within another 1 week, you get disbursement. That's how fast this process is. So, the website to access this scheme is, you go to, just Google on your phone now, FGN MSME, all together, no spacing. FGN, Federal Government, Nigeria. FGN MSME, Intervention Loan, all together. If you pop up, you see BOI logo on top. The fund is anchored through Bank of Industry. It's a 75 billion naira fund, which forms part of the 200 billion naira the federal government earlier put in place. 75 billion was for the manufacturing sector. That 75 billion manufacturing sector fund. But this one is for micro MSME space. So, to reach a larger populace of businesses, we expect it at 5 million naira per obligor. So you can access as much as 5 million, depending or what you want.
Oga Austin Lake, National Sales Manager of Prime Fibs and Flour Mill for Ewu, come talk say feed production depend on demand and come encourage farmers to dey use ready-made feed to get better results and say make dem no fear to try new feeding style. According to Ram, pig farming fit turn to gold mine if farmers dey consistent.
As an animal scientist, I always wonder, why do we always concentrate on poultry, and we are leaving other aspects of livestock untouched? Pig farming is a very lucrative business. Very, very lucrative. The challenges you think you can come across in pig farming is not so much compared to those that you come across when you are doing poultry. And we are so lucky in this part of the country. This farming is something everyone can easily go into. There is need for a collaboration between the back of industry and a company like us. But if that must be done, it has to be done under an umbrella. That is why you are gathered here under the Pig Farmers Association. For what he has said, for it to be very, very effective, thank you, Mr. President, I think it's something that you need to really take up with your association members. Because if it is done under the association, it goes a long way, it's a win-win affair, both for the banking side and for your association. Now, where do we come in? As a feed producing industry, we produce all kinds of livestock feeds. All kinds of livestock feeds. Pig feed that we produce is based on demand. It's based on demand. The mistake most pig farmers are doing today is that they believe they can continue to do their farming the way they have been doing it. Every day things change. Every day there are new innovations. What you have been doing well, you can do better. Just by allowing yourself to bring in new ideas. And in our industry, we are always there to meet the demands of pig farmers. The availability, the supply, and the quality of feed you give to your pig matters a lot. Most pig farming that we are seeing today, they are using locally made feed. Locally made feed. But I want to tell you something this morning, that you can increase your productivity and the performance of your farm if you start using finished feed from an industry like us. There is assurance for more improvement in your farm when you use feed produced from our industry. I want to encourage every pig farmer here and those who are intending to go into pig farming, please do not hesitate any longer. I see pig farming as one of the businesses now that everyone should go into. I see it as one of the businesses everyone should go into. Forget about the challenges that people have been talking about.
Dr. James Igedosa for Veterinary Service under the Ministry of Agriculture give presentation on biosecurity wey be how to protect animal health and avoid disease outbreak. He come explain how livestock farming fit succeed with correct practices.
Now, if biosecurity is the study or all the means of protecting your flock, no, I don't want to have poultry there, please. I want to have livestock in that place. I think that one is not corrected. And other livestock and man for any type of infectious agents like viral agents, bacterial agents, parasitic agents, and even fungal agents. You know that all the diseases you have in your farm, their causes are either bacterial, viral, they all fall under this, right? Do we agree? So we are still now trying to emphasize how it is broken down. All methods or measures are put in place to secure disease-free environment. This is just some of those few of them. Some of the importance of biosecurity is that it prevents disease outbreaks. When you put a proper biosecurity architecture in your farm, just the way, pretty much the way you have your feed, your drugs, and your vaccines, the same way you invest in your biosecurity. If you have an efficient and effective biosecurity network in your farm, it will reduce or prevent disease outbreaks. We are also going to see that the second important is that it improves productivity. When your farm is without a disease or outbreak, what will happen? Productivity will be enhanced, right? All right. So it reduces pathogenic loads to the barest minimum. What are pathogens? Those disease-causing agents, right? So they are the pathogens. So when they are reduced to the barest minimum, they are not even enough to even cause a disease. Is that so? All right. The relevance of biosecurity today was never there until the outbreak of highly pathogenic avian influenza and the deadly African swine fever. The last part of it is that you should remember that every little aspect neglected makes the entire setup and resources a waste.
Madam Ikpihumi Betsy, State Coordinator for Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support, LPRES, for her part, come here and said the project they aim at boosting livestock farming across Edo. She explains say farmers wey register and form group go benefit from slaughter slabs, artificial insemination centers, and access to loan.
LPRES is a livestock productivity and resilience support project. It's a livestock project in the States, in the World Bank supported project. And there are many things that LPRES have come to bring to our farmers in the States. The three main value chain that LPRES is keen in are piggery, poultry, and the small ruminants, which is sheep and goats. I want you to know that LPRES has been on for some time, which many of us here will know. And I want you to know that for you to be a part of this project, you need to be profiled. What is profiling? We need to have your database. We need to know you as a farmer, get your detail. It's not what we do in the office. Somebody will be sent to your farm to do this. If you are here and you've not been profiled, please, you get a while, maybe your name, write it out, or you know any of these farmers that have listed that have not been profiled, you still do well to let them be profiled. It's not only that we are having this three-way value chain. There are key stakeholders in these value chains that we are looking at. We are looking at the producers, the processors, the marketers, even the drivers, the transporters in this value chain. So they can also be profiled, so that they can also benefit from this novel project. Another thing that we just did was the clustering of farmers. For you to benefit from LPRES, we don't want what was obtainable before. Come and take two pig, a male and female, or come and take feed. No, we want to go above that level. Because LPRES' key objective is to increase productivity, to increase commercialization, to increase the resilience of our animals to the bad weather conditions that we are having, and also to diseases. So, for you to be a part of LPRES, profiling 1, 2, you also need to be clustered. You have to be clustered because what you are going to be benefiting from is, there are some that is going to be a group, under a group, you benefit from that. Another one that you can still benefit from is something that is for the states. We want our state to come up, even in the piggery sector. And that's why the clustering is currently going on. There are many other things that LPRES is going to do in the state. It will cut this, I will just say few, Because if you cut across the other value chain, we are looking at making slaughter slabs. If you go to slaughter now, sometimes people say, oh, the way the slaughter is, to even eat, some people say, I cannot even eat again. I won't even eat it again. But we are looking at revamping some of our slaughter slabs. Currently, the Farmer Fish School is under construction in the Tiri Senatorial District, where training will be carried out for farmers. Then also the AI Center inside the Agri Hub there, I believe we all know Agri Hub. We are going to construct an AI center there. In there, we are going to all this as a research examination so that we can have better improved breeds. Do you understand? And it also is a benefit to piggery farmers also. And also, you say, they are not giving money this price. It's money we are looking for, is it not? Is it not money we are looking for? Yes. You know when you tell farmers, what do you want? The first thing farmers will say, we need money. We need money. Is it not money you want? Even government, now you say government can never give you money and say, take over, we are giving you farmer money. But what government can do, they can give you inputs, is it not? But press also, they are saying, okay, because when farmers go to the bank, especially livestock farmers, because of maybe some things that the banks they looked at, they say no, they will not give them loan. But press has also come to also bridge the gap.
During the question and answer session, people can raise matter about loans, interest rates, available land, shared facilities, group farming and which pig breed be the best. Press coordinator come answer say profile farmers go get access to loan with 16% interest rate, 1 year grace and 6 years repayment period. She come also mention say government dey prepare land with basic infrastructure for farmers. Meanwhile, BOI state manager come add say their own SME loan carry less than 12% interest and business registration na key to enjoy cluster farming and other benefits.
If you look at the bank now, interest rates is above 22%. Yes or no? Huh? Yes or no? Yes. But press is giving at 16%. Depends on the PFIs. The PFI is talking about the bank you are going to use. Because sometimes they will not add their own charges. And their own charges will not get, if they will put charges, it will not be more than 18%. Hello? What's the apple? The bank they are working now, they are doing their work. You are having 18, you are having 22, more than 22. So press is giving at 16%, but the bank also have their little charges. Then the moratorium is from I think from 12 months. That means you start paying from 12 months. For example, they give you interest today. 1 year later, they give you loan. 1 year later, because you know it's livestock, they will allow you to do whatever you are doing, so that it is not like a crop that you just also start. No, this one will give you time. The land, actually, about the land now is at maybe already. Okay, you can access the land. Okay, what you need to do, first of all, do the profiling. Let's see that you are really doing your farming. Hello? Your being profile is a criteria for you to have access to the land. And again, one thing I want you to know, we are not going to be the one that will build your structure for you. What we are going to do is what all of you can enjoy together that we can give you in that place. One, we give you a perimeter fence. We'll give you roads within the place. We'll also give you all the solar lights. Wherever all of you can share together, we'll give you borehole. Hello? I think we'll try now. If you don't have anything on ground, forget press. They will never come and profile you. Because I cannot come to your place, Once you show that you're a farmer, is what you have on ground. If they come to your farm, you don't have anything, they won't profile you. That's where you start. You must be doing something, sir. May we see, say, you get the animal for them. We will come profile you. Thank you, sir. We'll start from there.
Are BOI loans real or are they fake? BOI loans are real. They are very real. Beyond the FGN I talked about, I mentioned, there are several other facility options that you can access funding in that of industry. And irrespective of the category of facility, the maximum interest rate is 12%. For those, that's for working capital, those going for raw materials like feed and other inputs. But for those buying equipment, interest rate is 10% for regular BOI facilities. But for the FGN I talked about, which is ongoing, which I implore and encourage as many as I can apply to take that advantage, it's a real opportunity. Interest rate is 9% per annum, and it's on reducing balance basis. It's not compound interest. 9 single digits, 9% per annum, with a tenure of 3 years, 36 months. In that 36 months, you have 3 months before you start paying anything. So BOI loans are real. The scheme I talked about is ongoing, it's not a fluke. Okay? As I speak to you, we've already disbursed 10, because the program we have to collate before we now started in earnest, bank-wide. So, started disbursement in those state office. As of this morning, we've requested for 15, an express disbursement. That means express is you're bypassing the regular BOI procedures. So, it's real. Don't disappoint yourself in that notion that maybe what you hear outside. And I always emphasize, you don't need to know anybody. You don't need to know anybody, irrespective of where you're from. We're all Nigerians, and the bank belongs to all of us. It's a Nigerian bank. Somebody, I think, who you asked. Okay, yes. Sir, you are very much eligible. Now, in credits or in banking, accessing finance in anywhere in the world, your credit history is very critical. If your credit, just like Madam emphasized earlier, that you must be seen as not owing any bank anywhere. Yes. In banking or accessing credit, you must have a clean credit history. That you have a loan somewhere cannot stop you from accessing BOI loans. What is important is when you go to credit registry, the credit bureau, because if you get a loan from a financial institution, they register your name in the credit bureau. If your loan is performing, it will be showing that anytime they go there, they will see your record that is performing. We have a project, a very small project, but that person has accessed loan up to 15 times and have paid all. In this same scheme we are dealing with. So such a person, a lot of financial institutions will believe in that kind of business, because already you have a good credit history.
Pig Farmers Association Presido Oga Oviawe come also answer some questions on top best pig breed and how person fit join the association. Oga Eleke still chook mouth on top how much feed they cost and how them they deliver and give farmers.
We have genetically enhanced breed, which I mentioned earlier, Cambo and TN. TN is very, very popular. It has the features of a large white young weight. In fact, it's a mixture of both, and it performs better. So we advise farmers to go for that. Or if you can get Cambo, which is better than TN, but it's scarce. The only disadvantage we're having is that some persons out there can deceive you. So before you buy, please seek the advice from the experts. Thank you. The other question is how to join association and more information on pig farming. For you to be a member of the association, you have to be a pig farmer. We don't want political farmers, we don't want internet farmers. Yes, it's not just political farmers again, we have internet farmers. They go to the internet, they pick information, and they stand as middlemen. If you want to buy pigs, feed or anything, they will tend to advise you just for their own selfish gains. So we will have to verify that you are a farm owner before you can join the association. You can see some of our members putting on this shirt, so you can discuss with them or discuss with me after the meeting.
Like I told you, we produce all livestock feeds. We produce for poultry, we produce for pig, we can produce for goats. All these ones are based on demand. For the pig ration that you're talking about, we have for winners, we have breeders, and we have for fatteners. These are the three pig rations that we have. For any farmer that comes to meet us, we definitely produce for them. You are seeing me now, I'll give you my card before you go. You are seeing me now. If you want to visit our factory is along Benin Ochi Road, Ewu Village. It's just there on the express. And if you also want a customized feed for your pig farm, you can bring your formulation. We'll bring your formulation, we'll do it for you. These are the things we have started doing. Then we are farmers friendly. We are farmers friendly. So don't allow cost, to deter you. There are many benefits you can really get from using finished feed. It's like what our doctor told us. It's like supplementation. You use it, in addition to the local one you're doing, and you really get good result. You cannot invest your money in getting a good breed and not feed them well. So there's need for you to feed them well. We are always there. When you are ready, just come and meet us.
Dr. James Igedosa also answered questions on pig autopsy and how dem dey take do am. The director of animal husbandry, Oga American, say dem dey work on how to reduce feed cost and improve pig price for market.
Whether it is possible to conduct an autopsy on the farm, right? I first of all want to start by saying that we are sorry that you have to lose some of those animals. That's part of the investment. And I'm also sorry that on this place where I'm standing, I may not be able to give you or ascertain the cause of death because I have not seen them. I don't know exactly what you have seen. As part of your routine methods of diagnosis of disease in the farm, one of the things you do, apart from you being trained to understand some disease using the clinical signs that they present, different diseases present different kind of clinical signs. So one of the ways you can also go further to make your diagnosis on the farm, you need a professional person to actually do what you call autopsy. It's actually a post-mortem examination. I think in human practice, morticians do autopsy. Right, so the aim of this post-mortem examination is to actually go deeper, check all the organs of that mortality, that animal that died. So you are going to get information from what you have seen. In some instances, you collect samples and send to a reference lab. So the report of that lab will give you a clear diagnosis of what you are handling, and that will help us to carry out our mitigation effort to be able to, if it is treatment, if it is for you to call, whatever it is, so we'll be able to guide you. If there was maybe a case of, I don't know if it was herbicide, well, some of the sniper, yes, it's possible, they have residual effects. It's possible, but I may not be able to tell if that are the case. Even human being exposed to sniper, you know what it is. So just try to guide against such occurrences. So if you still need to go further, you may just contact us, so there will be a need to visit your farm to be able to make an accurate diagnosis.
As you know, you have association, which is not supposed to be. That is a market union. We government don't support market union. So, but you are supposed to develop your EOP as a farmer. You're supposed to know your economies of production or what you have spent. And coming back to come and do the summary of it and know your profits, whether you are on track, you are losing, or you are profiting. It's very important. Economics of production in farm management is very important. So, not just say, because this group is saying this how much they will buy, so you are forced to sell at that price. No. You want to take care of your workers, your feed, transportation, and every other factors are channeled into this economics of production to go to dictate or determine your cost of sales. So it's very important. So don't follow this what the bushel senior is buying, so you are forced to sell at that rate. If you don't know, they are cabals in your business. So they dictate the price for you. And this has been Govumet. They frustrate you out of that business. And go to many fish farms today. Sorry I'm mentioning fish, but you know we are it's a system. Yes, so many of the farmers have left the industry. They tell you it's feed. No. They become Govumet and form themselves into cabal. They come and buy from you and dictate the price. If you call this woman today to come and buy this price, this fish at this price, at this rate, the woman has said, I'm going to buy for 1,000 naira. Go and call 100 women. If that's the price they will tell you. So today, many of the fish farmers have gone into extinction. So be very, very proactive and be guided by what you do. That is for that. And I want to quickly speak on feeds. This is a very good forum to talk about feed. How do we bring down the cost of feed? I want us to invest in research. Let us look at various components that are not in competition with man. Like, identify what is waste, what man don't need. Anything man needs at all, it must be expensive. So what don't we need that we'll be able to use to feed our livestock? There's a grain like this, it's called lab. Many people have not seen it, they've not even heard of it, but people normally call it devil beans. Nobody eats it. Why don't let us look at that kind of, it's very hard to fiber, protein, and some other ingredients. Why don't let us look at some of these things and invest in it? Reaching out to investors and graduates that are into field research. You can sponsor some of their research. Let us see if we want to use this to feed our animals. So please let us not just look down on research. Every day is research. What we do every day is research. So let's try and see if there are components that we don't need as man, that are also waste, that can be reused to take care of our animals.
This town hall meeting na one correct move to bring pig farmers, government officials and industry people together to share ideas, raise better points and plan strong strategies wey go move pig farming forward for Edo State. Make una no forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We no dey take blame. Ekata Ojisele, TMC News.